Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there. Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
And a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Oh yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that... That was a huge miscalculation.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
No backing down!
Lightning condemned! I'm only getting started!
No further!
There!
Here I come!
Lightning hit! These ones can run rings around us!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Here I come!
Lightning
You're
burning!
finished!
Glacial spear!
Dragon form! Catch it! Sword ring alpha! Talon storm!
Do it!
Watch it! Blending flash!
Stockpile!
Nothing gets by me!
Big blast! Here I
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
I'll crush you! Lightning Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
It's time!
Take this! This one's all mine! You're finished!
Pierce evil!
First strike!
Blade
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
Stronger!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Pow! Rising Wyvern!
I never miss!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm so good with airborne targets.
Dragon!
Pierce evil!
It got flyers!
I've got it! Let a monster handle it!
You're mine! Come all yours!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Rising Wyvern! Already on! Rising Wyvern!
It's in the sky! It's mine! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Now
It's over!
Get out of there with the others!
It's over!
Healing circle!
Rising Wyvern!
Raging cascade!
I feel like here I come! It's over! Here I come!
Burning
You hit it!
The heavens must be smiling.
No backing down! Here I come!
Here's evil!
Backbreaking Dragon Swarm! First strike!
Raging cascade! Airborne beast! My special!
It's over! Go away!
Here's evil!
Dragon
Mind
Swarm!
freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! My
This one's
actual
all mine!
raging
Definitely! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Dance in the wind! Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze laser!
Start up!
Blah blah blah! Dragon show! Crossblade!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt. Hey! It's that ingredient!
Yeah, the one for that recipe.
You always have an eye for food.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
This will be a delicious piece of
Dragon
cake!
Swarm!
You're mine! In here!
I'm on it!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
My astral energy! Raging cascade! Flame of fury!
Too fast!
Fantastic. I'll trip it up.
Dance in the wind! Breathe Astral! Now Power Fire! Light astral energy!
I'm not done! Start up! Do it!
Still! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Take this!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
Start up!
Raging Dragon! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
an opponent like this should be easy.
It's over!
Burn in hell! First strike! Here I come!
You're finished!
Raging cascade!
First strike!
Mega
Try
Ray!
this!
Not in your dreams!
Come and face me!
Do it!
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Prepare to be seized.
Now you see what I can
Actually,
do!
Bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Here I go.
My turn!
I'm only getting
I'll
started!
finish you here and
Astral
now!
energy! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come!
In the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
There's always room for improvement.
Gotta break through! Ride this one's all mine!
This one's mine.
I'm on it! Here I come!
Oh,
You're finished!
More build-up!
You're on! You
It's
picked
a
the wrong
duel
fight! You're mine! Dragon
Now!
Swarm!
Dueling! In an instant!
Impact Claw! They got me flanked!
An astral art?
That's my
Rising
cue!
Wyvern!
Shut him down!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
You guys want to rest here?
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what. What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black.
Done. This is sure to give the others some...
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. I want to go back to bed.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
What a rush!
Right, here goes!
Raging Cascade!
In a vine!
Dragon Tail! Forward!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! I'm ready!
Dragon
If
Swarm!
you curled up, time to get out of the way.
In here!
Try this!
Let's get you all tucked away!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Here's the Arch
Here I
Shield!
come!
Where are you going?
Photon
Take this!
Raging
This one's all mine!
Here's
You
a
picked the
hero.
wrong fight!
First
Take
aid!
this!
Leave the charges to me!
All finished
Take
here
this!
and now!
It's over!
Eat
Get
this!
on in there with the others!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'll take you all on!
Here goes!
Take this! First strike!
Dragon Swarm does it!
Here's a load of ammo! In here!
It's time!
More for the
I'll
stockpile!
smash you!
You're finished!
That hit the spot.
Here I come! Here I come!
Do it! You're done!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I still got a ways to go!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf! Lightning and flame of fury!
I'm flying free! What if they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Far enough!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
You're mine!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dragon Swarm! These sticks has got your name on them! Explosive ring!
Okay, here I go!
Rising Wyvern! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Rising Wyvern! I'm on your mind! I'll get you here now!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. No further!
Rising Wyvern! Soda!
Radiant here! Thunder field!
I'm not...
Raging cascade here! Don't mind if I do!
I'm not done! Flying free! What if they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Lightning raging cascade! Back into the
enemy
gear!
wields arc too.
You'll soon see about that!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Let the marksman handle this!
Do it!
Close one!
Blending Flash!
Kizora! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You managed to pull through.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Little help!
Dragon Swarm! I'm on!
You sure showed them.
All in it.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Flame of fury! Burning glacial fury! Raging lancer! Light astral energy! Dance in the wind! There! Air thrust!
We got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours. You picked the wrong fight.
Here goes! Here goes!
Walk like focus! Ready and ready!
Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Talon Hurricane!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. What's this thing?
Here goes!
I never miss!
I'll take you all off!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all! Not in your dreams!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Well, this sounds like a job for you, truly! Please, and glad you have your uses!
That could easily be fatal. I'll show you how well I'm here to stop one. You see what happened there is you crossed me.
One more!
Shouldn't have done that.
Take it!
Prepare to be sealed, though, please.
Actually, that sounds more...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you! Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Swarm!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to action!
I'll bring you back to
I'm on it!
Photon Blast! Lightning condemned!
Eat this! I'm on a roll now!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Lightning condemned! Here's the evil! Freeze Lancer!
I'm on it!
Lightning condemned! This is in the sky!
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
First strike!
Will this help? Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Healing
First strike!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What you said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Radiant from here! Lightning condemned!
Talon Hurricane!
Radiant
Here I come! I'm on it! It's over!
Lightning condemned!
Try harder!
Radiant launch!
This one's all mine! You're mine!
I'm out!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Lightning orb! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Marker!
Talon Hurricane! Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern! I'm on it! Try harder!
Dirty
I'm on it!
Dance
Take
in the
this!
wind!
Not today!
Do it!
We're still standing. Barely.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought. Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Gotta break through! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
Here! Use the healing art! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Feel!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sleep now!
You're finished!
Sleep now! Don't mind if I do!
This armor's too strong.
You're finished! Be my guest!
Now I can let loose.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a bad place, I hear.
Nope, that is
You're mine!
I never miss!
You're mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Air thrust!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
No choice! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
It's on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Come and face me! Dragon!
It's time.
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of Comrades in Arms.
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Right, next one!
Already on.
Escape!
Dance in the wind!
Watch this.
Dragon Swarm!
Blow away. It's go time.
Searing flame! Lightning orb!
Hurricane.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Sleep now!
Dragon Swarm!
Stockpile!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle! Lightning
I'm sorry to be a bother.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Lightning condemned!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I think I'm getting stronger. Looks like some solid equipment.
with that shining foe over there?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Dragon Swarm! Freaking does it!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art! I never miss!
I'll smash you!
Thunder! Don't mind if I do!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil!
Dragon Tail!
Freeze Lancer! Thunder
Dragon
Field!
Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Far
enough! Here's a heal! Do it! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Searing Flame!
Dragon Shell!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
mine! Dragon Storm! Talon Hurricane!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Right, next one.
Already on it! Here I come! Dragon
Get
Swarm!
on in there with the others!
Sword Rain Alpha! Radiant Rim!
It's showtime!
Splendid Flash!
Here, Flame of
These
Fury!
fists have got your name on them!
Never
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There's always room for improvement.
Way!
Rising Wyvern! I'm on! Rising Wyvern! Eat this!
In here!
Talon Swarm! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Blow away! I'll take you all on!
Here's the evil! My astral energy!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Charge like that to
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Right, next one!
Nonsense! Already on!
Nothing more!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Here's a
Here I
healing
come!
art!
Eat this! Dragon Swarm!
Hit the wind! Flame of air burning!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Photon!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Here, let me help.
Raging Cascade!
Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane!
Dance in the wind! In here!
No escape! Dragon
Get
Swarm!
over there with the others! Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Is Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Dragon Swarm!
In here! Here!
Try
Go
harder.
for the weak point!
This one's all mine!
Alright, here's
Too
the
fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm on it! Dance to the wind!
Far enough!
Close one! Raging Cascade! Searing
This can't get out of this!
Go!
You're mine!
Radiant Raging Cascade! Searing Flame!
Eat this!
Here we go! I'm a fury!
Let's tear him up!
Take this!
More where that came from! Healing Circle! Raging Cascade!
Not now, not ever!
Like me again!
Picking you up right away! Searing Flame! Supernova! I'll heal you all! Bananas, let's go! Healing in here!
Swarm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Here I go!
Hey, Lemon!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Armor won't save you!
Bananas,
Here
let's
I
go!
come! You're finished!
In a vine?
Lightning condemned! Thunder
Take this!
Flame!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Annihilation!
This one's all mine!
There you go! Don't let up! Raging Cascade! Healing Art!
Here I come!
I never miss!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Get on into Annihilation! Radiant Light! I'm all stuffed up! Lightning Orb! Hurricane!
Not today!
Deathfall!
Here, let me
Raging
help.
Cascade! First aid!
Now I
in
can let
here!
loose.
Ready!
Oh, now you're talking!
Razor Pierce!
The picture
Take
ain't
this! Take this! No escape!
I'm on!
Come and get it!
Sleep now!
Can't move!
Eat this!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
There you go! I feel like me.
Resuscitation!
Armor won't save you!
I'm not done yet!
Talon Sword!
Here I come!
Out of ammo!
Dragon
I'm all
Swarm!
stuffed up!
Talon Hurricane!
Try this!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
No further!
Resuscitation!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Smart!
Eat this!
Thunder Fury!
Talon Hurt!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you all!
I'm on
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Field! Raging Cascade!
I'm just getting started!
In here! Flame of Fury! The enemy is going all out here! Here's Lightning Condemned! Freeze Lancer! I can do this all day!
Try harder!
Thunder Flame! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
I'm on it!
I'll heal you Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind! Healing Circle!
I'm on it!
I never miss!
Here I come!
Should have messed with me!
Thank you.
Leave the charges to me!
Here's a dance in the wind!
Eat this!
It's finished!
Come on, let's do it!
Not today! Take this! Dragon form!
Lightning orb!
Try this!
A banana, let's go!
Explosive ring!
Here goes!
Watch it!
Let me faster!
First strike!
Not on my watch! Thunder field!
Talon hurricane!
Here goes!
You're mine! Stay away from my friend!
Thunder
Talon hurricane! Take this! Stardust! You're mine!
Doctor ordered. In here!
I hope this thing is medically approved.
Chinese supernova! Whoa, hey! When did the enemy is going all out!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Here's a healing arc!
That felt fine not too long ago.
Here comes the big one! Dragon down!
Can't move.
Spear! Here's the evil!
You're done! Dragon shout!
Magna
Eat
ray!
this!
Steering!
Can't be happening.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
Dragon shout! Eat this!
I'll bring you. Go for the weak
In a
point!
vine.
Eat this!
I'll bring you back from depths abyss!
Here I come!
Resuscitation!
This one's all mine! Strike! You're done! Explosive ring!
Let's tear him up.
Annihilation! Radiant pierce!
I'm on a roll now.
This'll come in handy.
Will this help?
Photon blast!
Take it!
Healing circle! Dance in the wind!
Why'd you kill me?
To stop you dying?
Here, let me help. Ready! First
You're
aid!
mine! I'll run you through!
A banana!
Dragon form!
Not on my watch!
I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon form!
Raging cascade! Breeze lancer! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Strike! Damn it!
Super hurricane!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Light astral hurricane! Where that came from! Light astral in the wind! Air thrust! Hear me! Photon fury! Glacial field! Here's the evil! Lightning breeze lancer! Lightning condemned! Thunder blade! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I owe you one! First strike!
Light astral energy! Raging cascade! Into the shadows! Lightning in the wind! Air thrust!
All mine! First strike!
Back into the forest!
Storm! Dragon form!
It looks like you got this one covered!
I'll smash you!
Raging cascade! In here! More for the
Take
stockpile!
it! Struck!
Healing form!
I owe you one. Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Arc field!
I hope this thing is
Another
medically approved.
field! Not in your dreams! Prime array! Lightning orb! Alright, Mega Ray! Annihilation! Thunder blade!
Eat this!
Throb through pain.
It's weakened! Thunder blade!
This ends now!
Now I'm in the groove.
Where are you going?
You're
Raging
finished!
cascade!
Dragon form!
Fred! Chronoton
Try
field!
harder!
Air
Here
thrust!
we go again.
Photon
In a
blade!
vine. Pieces. Watch it.
First aid! Hey!
Here I come!
Hear me! Now! Fury!
Chisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here, let me help!
Talon
Lightning orb! Seal!
Dragon form! Ignite! Talon
You're not playing around! Annihilation! Thunder field! Whoa! Seal!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Denied.
I'll heal you all! Ready! Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
More for the stockpile! Here goes! Reload! There was a healing wall! More incoming!
Take this!
Healing circle!
No escape!
Dance
Try
the
harder!
back into the fray! In here! Lightning! This
Dragon
one! Raging! I'm ready!
I'm on it!
In here!
Now I can let
They're
loose.
surrounding us!
I'm on it!
I never miss! Whoa! Hey!
Now you see what I can do.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
I'll heal you all! Dragon Shell!
Take this!
This'll come in handy!
Can't get out of this!
Healing Circle! Lightning Condemn!
I owe you one!
Thunderblade!
Try this!
All day! Radiant Blood! There you go! Don't let up! Ready to go! They're not playing around!
I'm on it!
Get on in there with the others! Dragon Shell! There! Now! Into the storm!
Struck!
Raging Mega Ray!
Talon Hurricane!
I can do it all day!
You're mine!
Air Blast!
I'm on it! Off my throat! Take this! It's finished!
Hey, let's do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Into the wind!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renan, they don't.
Talon Hurricane!
Healing Dragon Dreams!
Now you see what I can do! Ignite!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Shining Supernova!
You're mine!
This one is almost in the bag!
Not done yet. Falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best!
More than
Always saving this one!
Take this!
Radiant Dragon Shell! Lightning Orb! Here's a healing orb!
Such a failure. Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from dead to this! Resuscitate! Lightning Orb! More with Still close! Will this help? You're gone! I'll heal you all! Sleep now! This'll come
Here, let me help.
Blah, blah, blah! They're not playing around! Glacial Sphere! Pierce Evil!
Hold nothing back!
Photon Flash! Freeze Lancer!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
I'll bring you back from...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring
This
you
one's
back
all
from
mine.
death's abyss! Photon Flash!
You picked the wrong
Lightning
fight!
Condemn!
I was overconfident.
Thunderblade!
You paid for that!
Ready to go! Into the sky!
Take this!
Searing Flame! Reload! Hurricane! Searing Flame!
Far enough! Here I come!
I'll heal
I'm on
you!
it!
I'm impressed!
Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help.
Eat this!
I'm such a...
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Try harder!
Resuscitation!
You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! That's gonna smart! Healing Shot! I never miss!
Now I can let loose!
I'll bring you back from death's... Lightning Orb! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Any more of this and I'll... For now!
Into the field! Raging Cascade! Ready! They're not playing...
Dragon
I can't feel anything.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Leave the chargers to me!
Ignite! Try my turn! Can't get out of this!
Anything in armor is all
Far
mine!
enough!
Now you see what I can do!
We're doomed!
Try harder! Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, Rice! I'm calm.
You're mine! Is this it?
I want to feel your hand right now!
What's this thing?
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now.
Great. I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what?
Hi, Hoodle!
Dragon form! Dragon shell!
Searing flame! Release!
Take this! Dragon swarm!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
I'll smash you!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging
Dragon
Cascade!
here and now!
Do it! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Dragon
Dance
shell!
in the wind! I'm over
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and trouble it to me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Wow! Look what I just found.